everyone, my name is Deborah and today I'm going to be speaking about my experience as a child in care. I am not doing this, and I'm going to repeat again, I am not doing this for sympathy. I am doing this to show people that there are people like me, children like me, teenagers like me, who do not know what it's like, and I'm going to speak about what it's like. I'm going to start from the beginning of when I was 7. I am 14, obviously. Born in 2002, January. In 2010, the 28th of January, I was put into care. And I didn't understand why or what was going on. I didn't want to ask, I was scared. But now I know why this is. Because my mom couldn't care for me, I am now in care. I have been in care since I was 7, and now I am 14, as I've said before. And I'm happy. Many children aren't, many children are. I am one child who is. I'm going to tell you my story of how I got into care. As I said before, January 8th or 28th, 2010, I was put into care. I'm going to tell the whole process that I went through that made me go into care. Before I went into care, and before I even entered school that day, or the day before, that very night, the night before I started to go into school again, I called my brother to go upstairs to watch TV with his father. That's what a typical sister would do. To be like, oh brother, come upstairs and watch TV with your dad. Well, my stepdad wasn't really happy about that. So I hid behind the door, scared, and because of that, he hit me. That is typical child abuse. You're scared and they hit you. It's child abuse. And that's why I am in care, for child abuse. And the very next day, I went into school with makeup on, just to cover the bruises on my face. It was really big, and it was from here to here was the bruise. I could have said I bumped into a light post. I could have said I hit my head on my door, but no, I told the truth. And therefore the teacher asked me to remove the makeup. I went to the bathroom, removed it. The teacher saw a bruise and sent me to the head. And at the head, I just sat there for the whole day drawing and doing what kids do. And then later that afternoon, I had a police and a social worker come round. And they asked me, explain to me what happened. I told them the whole story, and they put me into care. I was took into the town hall, put into two different families for one day. I went in and out of police offices, not knowing why, not knowing what. But they took pictures every time I went to the police office. I wondered, why are they doing this? But now I know it's to see the progress of the bruising and of the injury. Bruising and injury are the same thing, but not in child abuse. Bruising and injuries are a different thing, because bruises are caused by someone else instead of you. An injury is caused by you or can be caused by the abused person. And there on, I managed to stay with my mum, but during that time I had to live with my godmothers because my home was no longer safe. So I stayed with my godmothers, and then I was put into a refuge home. You'd be thinking, what? I never knew these existed. It's like a care home, but for mothers who have abusive husbands or abusive sons. And that is where I went, with my mum and with my brother. Then later on I got put into another family, but a black family. Not being racist here, but I love them. I love them so much that I still remember them, that I cheer and I'm always happy when I see them. And today, I want you to know, I moved after that. I went to a Portuguese family. You may look at me and think, you're not Portuguese. I am. I'm half Portuguese, half Pakistani. I am proud of it. I am proud of my very self. no one really cares and nobody really knows that there are people out there like me who would be put into many families, but I was put into 4. And with my 4th, I am really happy and I'm settled. And where I am filming right now is my room in that very house. I am happy to have them. They have cared for me, they have loved me as if I was their own child. They care about my education. I have won several awards with them. Achievements, many. Achievements, awards, just any award you can think of apart from dance. But all school achievement awards that you could get, I've got a lot. I started a new school with them. I am now in year 10 and doing GCSE. If you're wondering what GCSE I am doing art GCSE, history GCSE, and Spanish, which are the ones I choose. And then of course, English, maths, and science, and RE, as I go to a Catholic school. And then I never felt so happy like I am now. Every so often, I do feel down, or you could say depressed, but it's not all the time. I am happy to know who I am. And who am I? I'm going to tell you now. I am a child, and a very happy child. Not many are like me. Not many learn from their experiences. And during this time, I have never thought, why am I doing this? Why am I here? And right now, I'm telling you, if you have a friend or a family member who is in care, just tell them. Be happy